Okay, we've got another derivation example video. So let's get going with the derivation. First line is always show line, show conclusion will write out the conclusion for us. Second step, are we trying to show a conditional? And if we are, let's do assume CD. Are we trying to show a conditional? Yes, we are. We're trying to show if Q then R. So we can assume the antecedent with assume CD. Good. Third step, bring in the premises. Hooray, let's do that. Premise 1, premise 2. Now let's think about what do we want? We want to finish the derivation, which means we want to box and cancel, which means we want to do either DD or CD to box and cancel. Okay, so for DD, we want if Q then R, and for CD, we want R. So those are our goals. We get to if Q then R or R, and we're done. Good. Okay, so now step 3 has us say, let's apply the inference rules. So let's look and see if we can apply inference rules. Well, we only have one conditional at line 3. So we'd like to do, if we can, modus ponens or modus tollens with line 3. And we'd like to do modus ponens, because if we do modus ponens with line 3, we'll get R, and we just decided that R is what we want for CD. So if we can do modus ponens with 3, we'll get R, which means we can do CD, which means we will be able to box and cancel, which means we will be done. So we want to do modus ponens with line 3. The antecedent of line 3 is P and Q. So if we can get P and Q, we're done. Can we get P and Q? Well, do we have P and Q? We don't have P and Q. If we did, that would be nice. But we don't. So the next question we want to ask is, can we get P and Q? And the answer is, well, let's look. So we have line 3, that's our conditional, and then we have two other lines, line 2 and line 4. And on line 2 we have Q, and on line 4 we have P. Oh, those are the components of P and Q, so we can put them together to make P and Q. We can say 4 to ADJ, that gives us P and Q. Good. P and Q is what we want for modus ponens with line 3. 3, 5 modus ponens, that gives us R. And we said, oh, R is what we want to do CD to finish the whole derivation, so we will say 6 CD, we box and cancel, and we're done. And that was just a matter of following these directions and then asking the right questions. What do I need to box and cancel? What do I need to apply MP and MT? And then looking and figuring that out. All perfectly doable. So, good luck with your derivations. Let me know if you have any questions.